Stafford, Jaden Grigson, Caleb Hillis, Francisco Serrano, Jack Bowers, Jace Camp, Austin Lindsay, Jaden Temez. Okay. Yeah, I can hear myself fine. Should work. I'm going to check this interview one more time. John Cobb and Coach coming off a round one. Okay, I'm good. Whenever it's 5:16, whenever you're good, I'm good. We're going to cut to a break before the first interview, though. I'm gonna do an intro, cut for a break, and then come back from the break with the interview. Either whenever you are, you give me the thumbs up and we'll roll. Gentlemen, welcome in live here at our Cafe Del Rio pregame show. Welcome to the area round for the second time in the last 5 years in Bi District. A lot of fun games with between our Lufkin Panthers and the Mount Pleasant Tigers. To this area round, and now we're here with a doozy of a matchup for a 2 seed. The only reason they're a 2 seed, in my opinion, is they got the number 3 team in the state, also in the same district as them. So this area round going to be a lot of fun. Playoffs are always special. You see what your team could be made of in the non-district schedule. You get into district play thing right so much on every single pitch, every single moment, and every single play. Going to be a really great game for you. Great series here.
Buy and service your vehicle. We're your neighbor, friend, and fully committed to helping the communities we serve.
You'll love the loving way. Loving Auto Group.
13-5A with a record of 20.
All right, joined now with the trio of our Panthers here on the call following the game. What a game it was Friday night. I'm going to start with our man on the bump, Cooper Knight. What a battle. What a battle it was for you. 7 innings, you gave up 1 in the first, and after that held them scoreless. What was going through your mind on the bump up there?
In the first inning, I had a little bit of nerves, but gave up 1, left it up.
Yeah.
But just kind of settled in after that, and I listened to Austin. He's to my right. He's telling me what I'm doing wrong the whole time. Tells me how to fix it. Yeah. So that's real helpful. And then I just try to get everybody to put it in play. And my defense, they stepped through tonight. Offense came through at the end. Yeah. It was fun.
A lot of fun for it. I learned a tidbit that I know Austin's our coach on the field. That's a good thing. I like that. Cooper, your mindset, it's strong, it's resilient. It's one of those things you got. There were some binds, but it was the defense picked you up. I felt like they had your back. You had your own back defensively too. What's it feel like when you're in that 6th and 7th inning and you're gassed? I mean, there's a potential like you could like turtle up, but no, I think it helps the rest of the team whenever they see you go out there. You're like, no, hey, let's do this because you came up with 1 and it's over. We're going to talk with the guy that, Camp, I heard this from Coach. I think I heard it from you as well. I think that was your hardest ball that you hit all year, man, right?
Definitely.
It definitely was. So tell me, you're facing a pitcher that Wall had an incredible game. Like he was a dude. He was dealing up there. What was going through your mind when you stepped into the box? You were 0 for 2 at that point, at the big moment. What was running through your head?
I just had to forget about the at-bats before. I went up there, and, I just looked for my pitch in the spot, and I got it, and I put a good swing on it.
You definitely did that. It was excellent contact. It set us up really well, and I just want to commend you, man, because it was, I think for you, despite, up and down years and numbers.
And we want to play as long as possible with each other.
I totally agree, and it shows, guys. Well, guys, get to talk with Cooper Knight, Jace Camp, Austin Lindsay. Thank y'all for the time and way to work. Proud of you guys, and, hey, let's do it again now here in round 2, okay? All right, appreciate y'all. And, guys, we'll be right back here on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
Panther fans, craving a game time snack?
Head to Taco Casa, the official taco destination for Lufkin Game Time. Dive into a crunchy taco, indulge in a super burrito, or satisfy your taste buds with nachos or a chili burger. Serving Lufkin and Nacogdoches with excellence. Taco Casa, where it's always real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa, proudly supporting our Panthers on Lufkin Game Time.
All right, well, that wraps up here our Cafe Del Rio pregame show on Lufkin Game Time. Chris Simmons and Gary Ivins Jr. joining you here from Mike Carter Field and Tyler. Gary, glad to have you on the broadcast with us tonight, man. Hey, tell me, what are you excited about here in this series?
Man, there is nothing better than watching our boys play baseball in the playoffs. I've been waiting all year to get here, and glad to be here. We got a lot of history at this park as well over the past 5 or 6 years. A lot of it gut-wrenching. One good quality when we went to the 4th round a few years ago, we had a big win right here, but outside of that, it ain't been very good luck here at old Mike Carter Stadium.
Well, I'm hoping that the luck changes this year. That would be the goal. That would be the plan. And listen, you go through the grind of a 15-game district schedule, play everybody 3 times just to get here to this moment in the playoffs, where now everything's a series, everything's a lot of fun. And I love the fact that we get to start off with one of our warriors, one of the guys that has the strongest mindsets, I think, on this whole team in Cooper Knight. He's a dude out there.
You want your game on the line or your season on the line, there's nobody better to call on. Cooper Knight, Coach Cobb going a little bit off the beaten path here. Hillis is the number 1, no question. He is not starting Hillis tonight, something he is notorious for starting the number 1 in game 1, sometimes saving the number 2 for game 3. But as well as Cooper pitched last week, he is going up against a probably top 25 pitcher in the state here in game 1, so runs are definitely going to be at a premium.
They absolutely are. Cooper Knight on Friday in game 2 against Mount Pleasant. He went 7 innings, allowed 1 run in the first inning, and held them scoreless ever since then. 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 hit batters in that outing. We'll give you our Higginbotham Insurance starting lineup here on Lufkin Game Time, and we're about ready now for our Lufkin Coca-Cola first pitch, just a little prior to 5:30. We'll be ready to go as Cooper Knight will be working against Chance Hill, Colin Hitchcock, and Aiden Vinsel of the McKinney North Bulldogs to start this one off. Knight, the sidearm delivery, delivers a first pitch strike. First pitch, the second time in the last 5 years here for your pack to be here. Goes with a changeup to get strike 2. Ahead early on Chance Hill. Hill, not the typical leadoff guy for McKinney North, based off the notes. Their leadoff is actually sitting in the 9-hole. And Edwards, he is just extremely fast on the bases, but he'll be batting out of there. So it's either, maybe injury or something could be playing a part. Don't know exactly what it is, but just an interesting observation. 1-2 count for Knight against the leadoff. It's a fly ball hit into short center. Will it get down? It will not. Stafford goes and tracks it down for out number 1.
Stafford can play any place on the field. He's another one that Coach Cobb very lucky to have. You don't see a lot of freshmen coming in at the 5A level, but this kid will not disappoint. I promise you that.
We'll see him pitch. We've seen him at second, at short, and left. I think we saw him at center for like an inning earlier this district season. So, 5 positions out of the 9, not too shabby. 1 down, and here comes Colin Hitchcock. First pitch swinging. It's into foul territory. Serrano jogging over to the McKinney North dugout, makes the catch quickly. It's 2 down on 4 pitches for Cooper Knight.
Well, you remember that name. He was the quarterback for the football team. There was a lot of points scored that night at A. Martin Stadium.
He's committed to going on to Southern Arkansas as their quarterback. 2 down. Here comes Adam Vinsel. First pitch, he's taken for a strike. Umpire liking the left side of the plate here. Maybe a little generous early on, something to to watch throughout. 0-1 count. That one a little too far outside. 1-1. Grigson tried framing there. Strikes. Knight shakes off the first call, gets the second one. Here we go. Fastball too far outside. Barely. Just too far for the umpire, not for the fans. That's for sure here. The walk. McKinney North has their first base runner of the game on base. Noah Bishop, Highland Community College commit. A couple different college commits here throughout the lineup for McKinney North. And Gary, this team that we're facing they're typically a district champion in just about every other district. But when you got the number 3 team in the state in your district, it's gonna be difficult. But this isn't your normal. 2 seeds are great, but this isn't a normal 2 seed.
Well, they lost 3 games in district and dropped 1 last weekend to the third place team out of their district. So they're great. There's no question, but they're not unbeatable.
Totally agree. 0-1 count. Now 0-2. Wow. That's the pitch that just got.
He called that a strike?
Called that a strike. Yeah, that's
what
the
I'm talking about.
Ball challenging on the outside edge and it's tipped back over the net.
Having said that, with the pitching we have going in both games tonight, I would be shocked if we see any bombs, but
no joke.
Could be some fireworks tomorrow if we can get to a game 3-0.
Yeah. Only reason you might is just because of
well, they had some music playing. I got a little excited there.
Trying to build up the moment like it's an NBA arena in the game or something. 2-2. Soft pick off to first. Back in safely and wait a few more moments here. Knight about to deliver his 17th pitch of the game, and notice once that batter is in the box, he's set. You'll notice it with all of our pitchers, they are ready to rock and roll quickly. The 2-2 slider misses in. Now the count full. Knight had 2 outs through 5 pitches to start off the inning. Having to work a little bit here on batters 3 and 4. Fastball swinging on walk, strikes out 1. No score, no hits. We'll be back in a moment with the bottom of the first here on Lufkin Game Time.
Stay in the game with the Lufkin Game Time app. From live broadcast and game alerts to exclusive highlights, schedules, and the latest Panther news. Download Lufkin Game Time on the app.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you.
The first, let's give you our Higginbotham Insurance starting lineup here for your Lufkin Panthers. Leading us off, as he has all season, the man Cooper Knight. Pitching, obviously, is what you just saw in the top of the first. Caden Hernandez, our left fielder, bats in the 2-hole. Grant Stafford at shortstop, batting in the 3-hole. Something interesting with Stafford, he's got 1 hit in his last 6 games. That hit was a grand slam that we got to see, but in those 6 games, he also has 9 RBIs. He's your 3-hole, puts the ball in play, gives himself a chance, and gives the team a chance, and we are better with Stafford there in that 3 spot. Jaden Grigson in the 4-hole behind the plate. Caleb Hillis, our center fielder, bats in the 5 spot. Francisco Serrano is at first base and bats in the 6-hole. Jack Bowers at the DH. He gets the nod after he started on Friday night in Game 2 of the series. Ball lofted, left field. Will there be trouble? The left fielder's having to battle Sun, but able to make the catch is Noah Bishop.
Now batting left fielder number 2, Caden.
Kind of drug the bat through there, didn't get the hands through, playing defensive swing there. It's got my son, as he would say, I don't want to put my no strikeout swing on it, and that's what Cooper was using right there and flared it out to left.
I like that, the no strikeout swing.
Yep, it didn't work the other night. Struck out 3 times.
Caden Hernandez stepping in, and Hernandez second best on base percentage for the Panthers.
Yeah, but it's got to be mid-80s. It looks pretty good. It's going to be a 1-0.
Tosca, he throws to first and gets the second out of the inning for the Bulldogs.
Boy, he went down to a knee and made a phenomenal play. Ball was hit really good for an 0-2 count. Hernandez did a great job of squaring it up, but he went down to a knee and threw a dart across over to Hitchcock to make the play.
I don't think you're going to see a ton of people be early against Finney either here. No. This one, but Hernandez was, and so third base had to wake up real quick. Here comes Grant Stafford. Stafford, 287 average this season. Dang, that two-seamer have a little bit of, gosh, I saw the movement at the end of that one. Stafford fouled it back out of play. 1-1's the count. We saw the Panthers take a little bit of time on Friday to get around on Wall, get a couple times of seeing him. 1-1, now 1-2.
Well, the lefties have got to hit this ball to left field, especially the off-speed pitch, which is what he threw right there. Dropped Uncle Charlie in on him late.
1-2, that one's driven in the air. Right field, though, Aiden Venzel coming in should make the play no problem, and does. 3 up, 3 down for Peyton Finney and McKinney North. We'll be back with this second inning in a moment here on Lufkin Game Time.
369. Don't wait till it's too late. Strata Roofing and Construction can inspect and assess your roof. They'll offer tile, TOP, and PVC. Homeowners trust Strata. Residential and commercial, new construction or replacement. Located in Lufkin and serving all of East Texas. Efficient, affordable, Strata Roofing and Construction. 936-219-4369.
Well, everyone, the merger is now complete. Two East Texas insurance powers are now one. Morgan Insurance and Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency are now just Morgan and Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency. You can connect with them at 936-634-7755 or morganins.com. That's morganins.com. You can now get your free auto quotes courtesy of Germania Insurance, serving Lufkin and Nacogdoches in all of East Texas. Let the experts with over 150 years experience take care of you. It's the new East Texas Power. That's Morgan and Bartlett Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency here in Lufkin.
Welcome back. We're in the second inning, brought to you by Loving Auto Group. We have no score at this point. Cooper Knight will be working against 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup for the Bulldogs. That's Brooks Nelson, Brady Welsh, and Caden Tosk.
Cooper, 18 pitches in the first inning by my count, had a walk and a strikeout. And, when 2 games in one night and again, another one tomorrow, pitching is count is going to be paramount here the longer this series goes.
It absolutely will. And while Knight this season relatively low on walks, surrendered now with 6 after that one in the first. He's now pegged as 18th batter. I always tell my kid, it's never a bad thing to peg one. Peg one, make them think about it a little bit. One attempt for Brady Welsh is fouled off. Sitting at 23 pitches. In between, first hit of the ball game is owned by Caden Tosca. Getting one through the left side.
Number 3, Cohen Broussard.
The win on Friday night for Coach Cobb was his 200th career win.
That's all?
That's all. I mean, 200 through 9 years. I told him about it. He didn't seem that impressed with himself. But
I would have. You counting the White House years too?
Well, yeah. All 9 years he's been the head coach. Yeah, 200 career wins.
I would have thought he would have had more than that. Thought he'd have that in Lufkin.
Listen, boss, I just go by the numbers that I'm given.
Well, 1 year we didn't get to play.
Correct.
So really,
Yep.
I don't know if we can count that year.
I think there's 6 years. A softly hit back to Knight. Will he go to second? No, he didn't have to play. He'll go to first to get the lead, or to get the force. Lead runners move up to third and second, though.
Center fielder, number 1, Roman Edwards.
Well, now a pass ball can hurt you, but I am glad my boy is behind the plate. There's not a better glove we've had here in Lufkin since maybe the Mulberry days. As Grigson behind the plate, he is awesome.
It's before my time, but Grigson has been a beast this year. He hustles and works hard. This is the 9-hole. First pitch swing and softly hit to Lindsey at second base. He'll flip to first to Serrano. One pitch in the third out of the inning. We'll take it. 28 pitches thrown for Cooper Knight so far. We hold him scoreless despite 1 hit and 1 hit batter. We'll be back with the bottom of the second in a moment. This second inning brought to you by Loving Auto Group. We'll be right back here on Lufkin Game Time.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge
Number 0, Jack Bauer.
2 hits in the inning for Lufkin now. 1 from Grigson, second here from Serrano, and here comes Jack Bowers, who went 1 for 3 Friday night.
A huge at bat right here for my boy.
Yes, it is. I've seen Bowers do a lot of umpiring at our youth league baseball too. Do you give him a hard time like